Oh man.
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
Can
Can
you hear
y'all
me?
hear me now?
yo,
Hear
yo,
me?
yo, yo, yo,
Yo,
yo, yo,
yo.
yo,
Can you
yo,
hear us
yo,
now?
yo, 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 yo,
Mom,
yo,
say something if you can hear me.
yo, 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 yo,
Type
yo,
in if
yo,
you can hear me if y'all can hear me in now.
yo, 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 yo.
Y'all can hear me?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, look, man, we was having technical
Hey, sorry
difficulties.
about that. Sorry. Hey,
As y'all
look.
can see,
Let's give more people tuning in just at the right time.
perfect timing, perfect timing. Now go ahead and
Hey,
introduce
what's up,
yourself
man?
again, bro.
Okay, yeah, we about to. Sorry about that,
Good
man.
day.
We had a technical difficulties. Appreciate it, CGs. I appreciate you, bro. I ain't got that link up today. I was running a little late, stuck in this H time traffic, man. It's crazy, but yeah. So for everybody that didn't what we was talking about here, man, we got a special guest in the house tonight on Friday after next podcast, man. A very talented brother out of H Town, man. Um, we're
Oh,
gonna
I
play a
gotta go.
song a little later on.
Uh,
What you get?
Hold on, bro. I'll be right back.
All right. A very talented brother out of H Town. Uh, he goes. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. I'm gonna let him because he does it so great. Go ahead, brother.
So how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Sorry about all the technical difficulties. That's probably just
Right.
the devil trying to stop this from
No,
broadcasting
they ain't stopping
all
it.
over the world.
Mm-hmm.
GMT Radio. I'm here with the Creative Kingz. If you don't know, my name is John Patrick. I'm a Nigerian American
Yeah.
artist.
Ooh.
I songwrite. I create music. I create vibes. I love wordplay. I love lyrics and all that. And I just know that I'm put on earth to heal through love, and I just choose to do it through this entertainment, this music.
What was that song that we had just played that they didn't hear that they gonna hear?
The song we listen to is Young and Dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And you can search that on all platforms, John hyphen Patrick, Young and Dumb. And that's a song I wrote a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
When one of my big bros actually passed away, and this was at the beginning of the pandemic. It wasn't even COVID or nothing. It was from cancer. Like we talked about, late stage of cancer. We found out late. We tried our best. We did everything we could. But you're gonna hear on the song. Unfortunately, he passed.
Mm-hmm.
But
R.I.P. to him, man.
yeah, R.I.P. Tunde, R.I.P. Chief. But you know, he would even say, and I know this, he would even say like, you know, don't let it stop here. His motto was hustle now and sleep later.
I know
That
that's
was his
right.
that was his motto. So he wouldn't even want me to, chill and be like sad, all sad and depressed. So um I created the entire project because he was helping me with it,
Mm.
but I was chilling on it. I wasn't really confident in going in on the project at the time, especially financially. And his passing it pushed me to say like, you don't even know when you gonna go. Why you
Mm-hmm.
holding on to,
Yeah,
you know what
tomorrow
I'm
ain't
saying?
promised.
Some yeah,
Yeah.
so
So you was telling us earlier that you teach. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
What
yeah.
you teach?
I teach eighth grade science in
All right.
A-Leaf ISD, the same exact middle school
Yeah.
that I went to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Science. That's what's
yeah.
up, man. Look at that. You wouldn't even, man. Shout out to all the teachers out there doing this last year. I know
Yeah,
y'all had it hard, man. I know
yeah.
this been like really tough in it, just like the frontline workers, the nurses, and everything like that. Shout out to the teachers that had to, you know, do everything from home. Like I know it was like people probably would think, okay, you working from home, so it must be,
Yeah,
more
harder.
simple.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I know it couldn't be.
Mm-mm.
Explain how that is, man. Trying to teach from home, like how was that?
So we started off teaching from home. Then this school year we went back. So at the end of last school year, we ended off teaching from home, and then the beginning of the school year we was teaching from home. The only problem I had with it was cool being able to be at home, not having to get dressed and go to work, be in traffic. That part was cool. The only bad part is like you how can you get their attention? How can you
Mm-hmm.
get them to click the link? How can you get them to get in class?
Right.
That was the only bad part about it. Other than that, I was having fun. I was treating it just like all these podcasts and stuff. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
calling on people to talk. You know what I'm saying? I was having fun with it. Like I actually liked the virtual experience. I
Right.
You
did.
found a method
I know.
within
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
for
If you find a
yourself.
method,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I know, like for my daughter, like one of my oldest, like she find it more difficult. Like she's straight A student, straight A and B student in class. But once the virtual started, you know what I'm saying, everything went downhill. So it was
harder
more harder
for
for
her,
it. Like, you know, but I don't think they, like you say, like you found something that a way that you can connect with the kids. Like you found something that work with it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's big too.
And that was the music as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. We made science songs. And my whole thing was to give them an experience. So you logging onto my Zoom, it's not, you don't feel like you in class. You know what I'm saying? You feel like where is this? I feel like I'm being entertained right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how
So that's what I was just trying to give them an experience and give them a reason to click on. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I had to do it.
Your music is dope, man. Like, so let's get
love.
back to the music. Like, so how long you been doing your music thing? Like,
so as a kid, I always dabbled in it. Not serious, but I always loved music. Growing up, my mom's a gospel singer, so
right.
excuse me. My mom a gospel singer, so I always loved music growing up. So all my life, I'll just like say that because I always get asked that question, and I could say like certain ages, but it's really all my life. Like I was born into this. I started taking seriously though when I graduated high school. My senior year in high school, that's when I did my first music video. And when I dropped it and it went crazy and a lot of people were showing love to it, I was like, okay, I could really do this. I could really do this.
You're doing the right thing. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what really made you want to just like pursue it though? Like, I know it wasn't just the views and, you know what I'm saying, just seeing the people like your music. What made you just actually want to say, you know what, I feel like my story could be told and I'm the one that want to paint the picture for people?
So my thing was growing up, my parents is like strict. So we listened to like 89.3 FM, that's like Christian radio, and 92.1 with Yolanda Adams and them. Like that's all we listened to. Like if we was listening to 97 on the box and stuff like that, we was sneaking to listen to it. Yeah. And then when LimeWire and Hotwire and all of that came out, you know what I'm saying?
All the way back, man.
Yeah, we was sneaking on a computer. But it got to a point where I actually stopped liking the music because I was like, this ain't doing nothing for me. You know, like I only wanted to get into that music because that's what all my friends was listening to. I didn't want to feel left out. But as I'm listening to the lyrics, I always been a lyric person. As I'm listening to the lyric, I'm like, what am I listening to?
Hearing that beat,
yeah,
you know.
So I started listening to like Jay-Z. I started listening to this Christian rapper named Lecrae, and I started hearing, I started hearing what they were saying in the lyrics, and I'm like, we need more of this, you know. And so it was like I tried to put my friends on them, and they was like, nah, not Jay-Z, of course, but like the Christian artists and the people that was talking about something, they was like, nah. So long story short, I was just like, if nobody gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I can. You know what I'm saying? And so I was just like, I ain't want to be a gospel rapper. That's what my mom wanted me to do. I ain't want to be a gospel rapper because to me, most gospel rappers is corny. And most gospel rappers would think you supposed to rock with them just because they say Jesus, 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 Jesus.
You want to be authentic.
I wanted to be authentic, but I still wanted to be hard. I didn't want it to be you just rocking with me just because I'm talking about God. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be hard.
Like me for me,
I'm hard.
That's why I like you know, I noticed like it's a whole lane in that gospel saying like you know, like you say Lecrae, I know I listen to him. D1 is from Louisiana.
Okay.
D1 pretty cold on that gospel, like, you know. But one thing I like about how D1 do it, man, the same thing that's what you reminded me of when I was listening to some of your music, was that like he ain't on like the Jesus, like he literally telling stories like, look, I'm
real life.
I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like real life stuff. Like I'm gonna tell you how God delivered me.
I'm gonna show you.
But I ain't about to don't sit here and listen to my music and expect to hear
all good.
You know what I'm saying? Like yeah. You know, and that's how people vibe with you. Like I say with that song that you we just heard
Young
from
and
you,
Dumb,
like Young and Dumb. Like, you know, that's a whole nother thing. Like that's stuff like that be connected with the youth more, because you know, when I was coming up, especially growing up how I grew up, you know, I listened to stuff that can relate. Like if you know, I ain't.
It was only
You can't be
relatable
no. You
music.
can't be
You
no.
wasn't listening to nothing that you really
Yeah,
didn't
you really
relate
can't
to.
be no. You know, all high and mighty and all that, and then you telling me that, but you ain't never really experienced what I experienced. You don't know what I ain't been through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some truth right
So
there.
like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So how could I relate to you? You could tell me,
anything.
You know, I'm supposed to be doing all this, but if you ain't from where I'm from, you ain't come how I come. Like you don't know.
Yeah.
You understand? So
and everybody's music is relatable. I tell anybody that's doing music, bro, like just because you feel like it's out of the box, it is different from somebody else's, man, push your music and keep doing it because your music is relatable somewhere in life to somebody.
Right, to somebody.
Multiple people. Now I'm not gonna say one person,
man.
But but the most important part about that is you gotta be yourself. So I feel like you say your music is relatable, somebody that's being a self. If you just copying, you know what I'm saying, that might be relatable, but they're not relating to you, they're relating to somebody what you copying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you being your complete self is relatable. Yeah. Whoever you are, like however you are, you know what I'm saying? If you just be you, it's nobody else on this earth that can do that. Nobody else in this earth can be you. Yep, you know what I'm saying? Better than you. Like nobody can. They can copy, but they can't be you. So why try to be somebody else when you have a whole you
right
to be?
There, yeah. Whole power
so
right there.
I love
that's
that.
A positive word.
Look
right
at
there,
it though.
Man.
That's how it's fed to you though. Like it's fed. If you literally one of the ones that like most people vibe with pop culture, meaning like they go with what's hot right now because that's on the radio, that's on social media, that's what's blasting right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what's getting the attention. More youth are looking into it. Like, you know, I'm from the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? My mom and daddy, they worked all this, you know, but I ain't even worried about what they doing because what's cool right now
is this hood. I'm
it's
trying
this
to go
hood.
to the hood.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you starting to see like our people making it look like we didn't even come up yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I made no advances from the past, but really we did. But what's feeding out there is not enough of that. You know what I'm saying?
It's not enough of the positivity.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know why though?
Really showing the growth. Really showing growth. It's
y'all know why though?
Because that's what sells.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. Like... But so that's what sells, right? But it even get deeper than that because like, why does that sell? If you got all these people saying this is wrong, you got all these people saying we better than this, why is it still selling? That's because we not the ones pulling the strings in the back. We not the one pulling the strings. It's another group that's pulling the strings and
feeding you
and wanting our destruction. So they put it in a way like, if you want this money, this what you gotta do.
This what and so like.
And that's what's gonna put it out there.
But we got real people out here, you know, like you and myself and my boy Kreative Kingz Marco here, you know. We ourselves and we build our stuff from the ground up. We ain't looking for those strings to be pulled. We gonna pull them ourselves.
CGs and my boy CGs that's watching right now. He's the same way.
We gonna be happy with what God give us and we gonna receive it. You feel me?
Facts. Like everybody, you know, this is all about, like you said, man. I let you talk because it's pretty much how I've been feeling like the whole time, and I appreciate it all the time. Like, you know, don't try to be like nobody. I don't care if you know what I'm saying, you dig what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm me. I'm building my own lane. I ain't trying to be like somebody else. You know, what I do is me, and I help people. You know, I use my platform. I use, you know, what I got to bring people up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I always tell people this, you know, I don't have to try to be gangster. I don't have to try to be hard. But when you see me somewhere, you know I get respect. I don't get like, you know what I'm saying, from the hardest of the hard. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be that. I don't have to go somewhere and tell you, look, I'm gangster.
And
I'm doing all that.
Do that anyway.
You know what I'm saying? When I walk in the building, what we go?
Respect. It's all respect.
You know what I'm saying? Like every time. Because at the end of the day, I'm not no gangster. I'm not no Crip and blood. I ain't no none of that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm a man. I'm an alpha male. I'm a leader. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see people, you know, nobody can make me be a follower to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I respect everybody. Respect, you know, I come to everybody with respect.
Yep.
You know?
That way. That's real.
Yeah. So, but man, so what projects you got coming up? Like
so I just dropped a project called Adolescence. And it's adolescence because it's like the lessons learned in that adolescent stage. I feel like it's super important. And in a project, it's like because I had the ability to sing, I had the ability to, make music with a lot of melodies. But on this one, I was like, after hearing my students, they said they like these rappers. I was like, bet I'm gonna show
Rap
them
more.
I can rap. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did a project straight rapping, had some dope artists featuring on there, straight rappers, and I put it out there as, what I'm saying. I feel like this is what I needed at that age. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when you in that adolescent stage, you get so much like pushback. You get so much like punches from the world, from everybody around you about like making mistakes, when that adolescent stage is the age to make mistakes.
That's the
You know what I'm
best
saying?
stage. It's best
Like
stage,
it
yeah.
don't make sense to force somebody to grow up too soon, because when they get to that older age, they still gonna be acting like a child. They still gonna they gonna feel like something is missing. They gonna skip the step.
Talk
Yeah.
that
You know what I'm
talk.
saying? You can't skip the adolescent step
Yeah.
because then you just got older. You didn't turn into a man.
You
You
didn't
know what I'm
mature
saying?
at all.
You
There's a
didn't
lot of people,
mature.
yeah.
And so the adolescent stage is so important, and that's the reason why like I had to lock in and say this is my target audience. You know what I'm saying, at that adolescent stage, because if we can allow adolescents to make their mistakes, like you got to realize some people can be locked up for making a mistake at 14. You know what I'm saying? They go to juvie and they just, once you get in juvie, you know what I'm saying, you in the system, it's easy for you to do something and get stuck in there. And then you 17, boom, next thing you know is prison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From a mistake you made at 14,
And
who
you
was
wouldn't have
really
made that at 28.
exactly
You know what I'm saying?
who was really, you know what I'm saying, like able to make a decision that was going to affect the rest of their life at 14, at 13.
We ain't pulling the
You know what I'm
string.
saying? Exactly. So it's like I feel like we deserve way more grace, and not us. We didn't pass that age, but that age right there, they deserve way more grace, and they deserve way more leeway to fall and get back up rather than fall and we tear them down.
Like
You know what
they
I'm
need more
saying?
love.
They
at
need
that
a
age.
lot more love, and that is my message. Like my brand is called Limitless Love, because I feel like you could talk. I can't just say love no more. Like it's got to be limitless, because if you just talking about love, that's anything. I love you, love. I love this. Like love then got watered down.
That word been
So
thrown around.
I want people to know I even spell it different. I spell it LOVVE, just so you know, like I'm not talking about that watered down nonsense that y'all didn't, perverted. You know, I'm talking about limitless love. It doesn't have no boundaries to it. Don't have no like limit to it. It don't have a restriction. You know what I'm saying? Like you should just love just cause the love is always gonna come back.
That's
so that's my message to the youth. You know what I'm saying? If you under 18 and you listening, that's all I'm asking you to do. Try that. Try love this time. You know what I'm saying? Because hate just means you scared of something. Hate is just because of fear. So you don't gotta be afraid of nothing. Try love.
There you go.
Hey,
Everything
man,
that's out there, man. Like y'all, both of y'all made them points. Shout out to Chris, man. You right, bro. You know, got to become an expert at hiring, because everyone ain't built to lead. That's true. That's true. That is very true. But if you if you are chosen to be a leader, then you got to know how to understand how, if I'm a leader of, say I'm a leader and I have Marley. Marley might be totally different from this man right here. You know what I'm saying? A true leader gonna take every individual person,
know your personnel,
and know your personnel.
And lead them in their
that's
way.
what made me. That's what made me good when I was a manager. You know, in retail. You know, and made my associates love me so much. It's because like every single person I know, I couldn't. The company had its standards of this is what you should be as a manager. You know, this is what the rules that you follow. But I knew with me, for me to be a better communicator, for me to be a better leader, I needed to know every single person personally. You know, personally. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what when you in this industry and you moving up in this industry, especially right now, you know, what's getting highlighted is you got to pick and choose. You can, if you love this person, you can't love this person. You know what I'm saying? Especially in our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't like this rapper because this person is beefing with this rapper. Now all of a sudden you got both of their fan bases. They got 1 million followers on both sides, right? You know what I'm saying? and that million followers then pick sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they don't have nothing to do with the beef. Something they don't have nothing to do with it. The fans don't have nothing to do with it. But when you go and look at the comments, it's young kids too. It's young ones in here talking about slime this, slime that. But you ain't no doubt. You know what I'm saying? You in the suburbs. Your mama and daddy, you know, you living this.
Hard for
but
you.
But you gotta pick because, you know, and that's just what it is. So you it's building a nation of followers. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna break that. We gonna break that, man. We definitely gotta break that. And that's what
so we
that's
need more people like this man right here.
Saying,
that's talking about being a leader. That's actually in with the youth and giving them, you know, because if we ain't in there, you don't have to be a rapper. Look, you don't have to be a rapper. You don't have to be an athlete. You don't have to be an actress. You don't have to be an entertainer to get out here and affect the kid life. You know what I'm saying? Because I know
your kid.
When I was in the when I grew up in the projects, you know, only thing that we ever knew was rappers about you successful at making it out by being a rapper, a ball player, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't get to see the plumbers with their own business that made it. You know what I'm saying? The electricians. You know what I'm saying? The barbers. You know, just the local heroes that like, hey, I can do this. I don't need to, you know. Oh, you got to go to college to do that. No, you can go get you a trade school and go get you and become a good living, like have a good living. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of that stuff would never, like it's not enough in the community.
Yeah, it's not exposed to the young ones, and that's what I try to do. I try to expose them to that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because we talking about that, but look at the position y'all in right now. They could do this. They could do this. Everybody want to be a rapper, right? Everybody want to make something for them. Give them a platform. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many options.
That's what this
it's so many options.
That's why this podcast is here, because it's just a platform for more than just anything. Like anything you ever thought about, you can come in this platform, promote it, get yourself out there, get seen, and you know what I'm saying?
That's
everybody
one thing,
help everybody, bro.
Exactly. That's one thing I ain't want to do when I started this podcast. It's called the Who's Who. You know, I don't have just rappers on here. If y'all been tuning in from day one, from the first episode, I done had just a little bit of everything on here. You know, like everything, business owners. You know, because like I say, it's all about showing it. Man, look, you can sit there literally, y'all. A hairstylist. You know what I'm saying? To do hair, women pay what $200, $300 a head,
$500.
You know what I'm saying? You got women, these hairstylists, they taking trips every time they want to take a trip. Like they living a life. You
just
know what
by
I'm
doing hair.
Yeah, just by doing hair. Like but we got to get that message out there. We got to have like people like John out there, you know, John Patrick out there. We got to have the people like John Patrick.
Yeah. Gotta spell it right.
John,
you know,
it's not gonna come up if you don't spell it right.
There, man, we gotta get more people out there that's hitting these youth, man,
with some knowledge, and not just the bull crap
and
of the
like
world,
touching them and letting them know that, man, you don't, you know, whatever you chose to do, you know what I'm saying, like, and just do it.
I want to say, like, you know how you say you got to get people like John Patrick, but he's saying me, but like, I'm you, like I'm not nobody special.
Right.
Like and I know I'm special, but what I'm saying is like we got the same like makeup, like we got the same like genetic makeup, like we all human. We all got the same abilities as humans. Some are heightened than others, but I'm not like anything different. Like you could do the exact same thing. I chose to become a teacher because I wanted to get close to them. You don't have to choose that, but you have the same exact ability just by being successful. You are a role model. Like just by being successful, they don't have to know who you are. Just by being successful and having something to prove, to show for yourself, a kid will listen to you like, thank you. Why? Because there's not that many options. We don't see that many options. So if you come and you say you are a barber and you get to choose your own schedule and you get to fly out to wherever and you get flying out by all these people, a kid is going to look up to you like, wow, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be everything. I just have to be me. So I just said that to say, don't say, oh, it's because he's a rapper or it's because he's a teacher. Nah, whatever you do or whatever you want to do, you have access to the next generation, so use that because they are listening and they're watching.
Right.
I so hate when adults and like parents be like, do what I say, not what
What
I
I do.
do. No, that doesn't work ever in life.
Oh, my
Like
mama
that.
watching this. If
I'm
my mama
sorry,
watching this,
mama, but that does
Right,
not work.
mama.
It don't make sense. You can't tell somebody do what I say and not as I do. That's not what. Even as babies, the first thing they're not copying what you say. They copying what you do.
Yeah.
They're watching motion. They're literally. If you run a stop sign, the person behind you gonna be like, oh, I can run a stop sign, knowing that it's wrong. So it's not what you do. It's not what you say. It's what you do. So we gotta be able to show the example. It's not you can be this, you can be this. No, become it. Show, like do
that.
it. Get
Man,
get
I
that
like that.
action.
That's what I'm talking about. I like that.
Because people can, everybody can talk. You will sit in a conversation with somebody and they'll run it up. They'll be talking. You'll be like, oh, what do you do? And they'll be like, nah, I mean, I it's too late for me. It's too late for me. No, it's never too late, first of all. And stop talking about it if that's all you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit on no podcast if you ain't doing nothing that you talking about in that podcast. You know what I'm saying? Just go do it. You know what I'm saying? Because the next generation is watching. That's how they learn. I've been out of college probably like 2 or 3 years, but I was in college for like 7 years. And I look and I'm like, the same things that freshmen was doing when I was in college, when I was a freshman, they still doing it.
Straight up, Chris.
Nobody taught them that. Nobody like told them this is how you do it. Gave them a book. Nobody said. All they did was have to watch it. They just watched what they did, and when they got in that position, they did the same thing. So now we gotta show positive actions so they can copy that, and it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. So I'm not trying to make
I like
it
how
seem
you did that, man.
It's happening.
I really like how you transitioned it. Like, yeah, same thing, but like last thing I'm gonna say on that, man. Like the same thing with generational wealth and breaking the curse that a lot of us have.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like being that. While I was driving back from Louisiana today, I was thinking about it. Like, you know, most of the time you're gonna see me around Aejaxx, you're gonna see me in my own brand of clothes. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I blow up tomorrow and become a millionaire tomorrow, it's gonna be my stuff. Because at the end of the day, you know, me highlighting Balenciaga or you know, something like that, something that I know that the average person, the kid, what I'm telling this kid is you made it when you can be able to afford expensive clothes. No, you made it when you are satisfied with what your life is. When you made it when you can actually wear anything, when you can go to Burlington and get an outfit and feel good about yourself and knowing that when I step out, I'm me.
Self-love.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you made it. Because believe it or not, it's a lot of these stars out here that they put on that costume and they spend all that money on stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they got to put that on to feel like something. And that's why they stay depressed mode. That's why they always depressed. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, they can put that on and yeah, I'm feeling like this. I'm selling all the world. But no, you know what I'm saying? It ain't. It's about you feel good. You made it when you are happy, when you can get up in the morning and be like, I am happy. When I look in the mirror, that person I see in the mirror is I'm satisfied with. I might not be perfect. I might not be where I'm at, but I know I'm gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? So
you're never gonna get that happiness chasing money.
Chasing that, man.
I'll tell you that right now.
For that.
You're not gonna get that happiness chasing money. Like I tell my students, I try to talk to my students, you know, and some of them like, I don't want to hear that. Some of them be tapped in. But I was telling them, I was like, you know, getting rich not gonna make you happy. And like, it's gonna make me happy. You can give me the money. And I'm like, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they deserve the grace, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't had, the only other thing you could think that could change your situation is having money, especially when you're looking at social media today. And it's like everything you see, all the people that look happy and all the people that is because they have money, so they can travel, so they look good, so they can be around celebrities. So you thinking your broke self thinking, all I need left is the money. All I need left is the money. But the problem is you haven't even built up yourself.
Yeah.
You don't even love yourself. So now you're gonna fall in love with the money, and then let's say you get the money. Let's say you get the money. The money can never replace that self-love. The money can never replace
That's
that.
why you got to keep
So
on
you're gonna
buying
keep
stuff.
getting.
You got to keep buying.
You would
buying,
never
buying.
have. There's no such thing as enough money. Every celebrity, every rich person would tell you. That's why Jeff Bezos has 100 billion and he's not stopping, because there's no such thing as enough money. So if you're chasing money, that's never gonna feel that happiness. That's never gonna feel you. That's not a passion. That's people like, I'm passionate about this money. No, you're not passionate about the money. You might be passionate about success, but you got it mixed up. So now you chasing money. So now you could be successful, but if you don't get money, you feeling ashamed. You feeling disappointed in yourself. You feeling like you're not getting nowhere. But you just reached 1,000 people.
Yeah.
But you worried about getting the money. You know what I'm saying? But you just reached what Tupac say. I heard Tupac died and he didn't even have that much money when he died. But what'd he say? I might not change the world, but I'm gonna spark the brain that will change the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's the mindset we gotta go forward with. Not that I'm gonna have the most money in the world, but I'm gonna spark somebody else. If I don't do it, I'm gonna spark somebody else. So you reaching 100 people, you got 100 people watching your live. Tell them something that's gonna plant a seed in their life, rather than trying to get them all to send you money or buy something from you. You know what I'm saying? Plant the seed, because the seed always gonna grow. Imagine you plant the seed with somebody who only got $100. They can only give you what, $10, but you plant that seed, and then when they have $100 and they grow to get $1 million, what they gonna give you? 10% of that is 10,000. 100,000. My math off. But
real quick, I want to shout out Trey the Truth, man, because Trey, that's something that, man, the stuff that this man doing out there, like, it don't matter like what's the cause, like he on the front line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you rarely see him posting like what he really do. He is literally tirelessly. Sometimes I'd be like, bro, get some rest.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He even like looked out for my hometown, Lake Charles, when we had the hurricanes, and like no matter what, like he's always out there doing something. Like he see it and he just feel like he got to go and take action. And I put that on one of his statuses. I'm like, bro, just imagine if every rapper was like that. Imagine that. Like they took their money. Like, man, could you imagine?
Yeah. How many lives they could touch? Yeah.
Forget the rappers, man. Everybody.
But
if you just put what you could put in. You know what I'm saying? If you could just put what you could, because that's one thing I am conflicted on. Like, we put too much on them. Like, we'll say Joel Osteen, they ain't even open up his church. What did you do? I mean, all I got is no. You got something. You got something. You didn't do nothing. You didn't donate $1. But you like, well, he has millions. Okay, so if you got the money you have and you wouldn't donate $1, I promise you, when you have $1 million, you're not going to donate anything. Or if you donate something, it's gonna be very small. You don't change. The money don't change you. Like Gunna said, the money don't change you. All it do is show you who you really are. When you broke, you can't even really be yourself, because you still haven't even got the power yet, because the money bring power. So you haven't even got the power to really be the asshole you want to be. You don't got the power to really be the jerk you want to be. You don't got the power to be the bougie person you want to be. Once you get that money, all of that's gonna come out. I don't know if I was supposed to cuss, but
you good.
Yeah, you good.
My bad. But the passage just came out of me.
They listening, man.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
They gonna be tuning in.
I don't like that.
So,
you not gonna change when you get money. Like you might act different, but the different you acting is the real you. You couldn't even be yourself. You had to be nice to people because you ain't had no money, so you needed their help. Once you feel like you don't need no help, you start being who you really are, and then your true colors start showing.
I feel like
he dropping jewels.
I feel like we really on this interview, man. Like, I really wanted to dabble in, get in the music, but I wasn't expecting like I'm really no, because this is my point I'm about to make. Like, you never know. Like, this conversation needed to be had. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I would say that too. I've been lacking on. That's why I've been lacking, because a lot of this stuff that we talked about is stuff that it been in my head that I've been wanting to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But me feeling like, it's almost like I was getting caught up in a little bit. I feel it was like, I got a platform now. I got my own platform, and why is it now that I'm just talking about, like a lot of this, and now I got these viewers that I'm seeing that's popping up, and I didn't do it, but I, you know, so like this man has said, it ain't, you don't need to be a certain person. It's like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying, to make that
make a
adjustment.
change and make a
So
difference.
man, I'll tell you this, bro. I appreciate you for everything that you do, especially man with doing with these kids, man, and the teacher. Your music is fantastic.
Appreciate
You know, you
man.
definitely got my. I already subscribed on the YouTube.
That's love.
You know, so for everybody else that if you tuning in, man, I'm gonna let him tell y'all how y'all can listen to his music, his social media. Make sure you follow this man right here, man. Make sure we support people like that. Make sure we support everybody. Like support, not even if they're doing music. Like that's one thing. If you ain't getting nothing else from him, what he's saying, don't just support everybody.
Yeah.
Support your
Nail
when
tech.
that person that's bagging your groceries. You know what I'm saying? Like tell them that, hey, we need you, because there's people that ain't working out here. Like we need you here to bag these groceries.
I promise it's gonna come back.
You know what I'm saying?
You send that love, I promise it's gonna come
there
back.
It is, man.
Hit
how
me up if it don't come back.
Yeah, how you say that?
Limitless love.
Limitless
love. Ain't no restrictions on it.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna rock with, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Tell everybody how they can reach you, bro.
So like I said, my name is John Patrick. It's hard to forget, but if you forget it, John-Patrick. If you type in something else, I'm not gonna come up. You gotta type it in right, and you can type that in on any platform, even like Deezer, Napster. We on all that. Shout out DistroKid. You know,
yes,
click the link in my bio. Get $5. Now, anyways, my social media handles is San Boom Kid. San SAN Boom Kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the H, home of the Rockets in the comments. So I'm a Boom Kid. San Boom Kid, not Sam. A lot of people like to type in Sam, not Sam. I am San, like SAN. Like Comic Sans. Okay. So San Boom Kid on any platform. I haven't got on TikTok really yet, but I'm about to get on TikTok. So if you on that, show me some love. Show me some love. Yeah. And I wanted to say, like, a lot of stuff that I say, I'm not saying it because I'm pointing the finger. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say you point the finger, it's three back at you. Yeah. I'm talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? I gotta reaffirm myself. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep saying it to remind myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I always say. Like, the more that I talk about it, the more it's just like teaching. The more you teach somebody something, the more you're gonna learn it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys for even having a platform. Man, you know what I'm saying? Man. Because it's like I got this stuff in my head, don't always got the ability to get it out. You know what I'm saying? Especially not on a platform. The thing I love about this is that, you know, somebody could watch this 5 years from now.
Forever.
5 years from now, and it hit them. You know what I'm saying? A kid that's not even born yet. I listen to Tupac. I was born in 95. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Tupac music was out for before I was born, and I'm listening to him. You know what I'm saying?
When he died.
Exactly. So it's like, I appreciate y'all because y'all are cementing yourselves and people like me in history forever.
Well, I tell you this, man, we'd love to have you back. We definitely bring you back on the show, man. Like I say, you got our support. I'm definitely gonna encourage people to like, subscribe, you know, support your music. Bring you out for some events that we have. You know, especially some of my open performances that I'll be having, you know. Just bring it out, get your music out there, man. Whatever we can do, I tell it to everybody that come through. I appreciate it, brother. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and play a song while we transition and get ready for our next guest. Once again, I'd like to thank John Patrick, John-Patrick. Good brother right here, man. Appreciate you, man.
That way.
Appreciate you.
Young and dumb.
Appreciate y'all for
real. This is the life that we chose. I used to fight with my bros, but I'll always fight for my bros. I used to like getting shows. I was just young and dumb. I wish I could start all over, but I know I can't.
Young and Dumb.
I can only
Follow John-Patrick on YouTube. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to this YouTube. Like this song. I need everybody that's watching this today and all the people that's watching this on YouTube tomorrow.
Are you ready to grind? Are you ready to trend? I would rather you leave now if you ain't trying to plan. Determination of a seed really takes time. Like putting rollies in the trash, how we waste time. If they really care about you, they gon' make time. Cause every day everybody's giving the same time. It's game time. Like guards gotta clean my inside out. You gotta feel it for yourself to know what it's about. I guess I rap like Lil Wayne cause I was in the drought and I was filled with doubt, but God brought me out. I was fighting felonies for a year and a half. 200 community service, I was cutting grass. Put in the time limit on God is really disrespectful. Who would know a year later students would call me Mr. Echo? Other than science, I teach them they gotta be respectful. Don't take my word for it, try it and see how far it gets you. When people test you, just remind them that you're something special. And you ain't with the extra, and they ain't worth the.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. John-Patrick, man. Y'all go and make sure y'all follow that song and subscribe to that. Got another guest about to come out. That was a deep conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? That's something that we really needed to have, you know. So man, these interviews getting more crazy and wow. I hope people really took something out of that, you know. We about to get ready for our next guest about to come up in a second. But I'm about to play some more of that John-Patrick while we wait. Because y'all need to hear this. Like to hear you go.
I hate it, can't get my energy cause it's for the fam. Time is
money, ready for you, man.
Sam. Like rubber bands, I wasn't last and I became elastic. After the casket, ain't no paper or plastic. When I blow like Virgil, they'll be shocked to see I'm with the staff. Ironic, I gotta slow down, so I'm praying and fasting. Lord, I'm praying for answers. Excuse my language, how the hell did my brother get cancer? How we raise 100,000 and it still ain't.
Right.
Back at it, man.
Back at it. Yes. Yeah. For our next guest, we got. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Kreative Kingz presents Friday After Next podcast. I am your host, Kreative Kingz Marco, with my co-host
Marley 2 times.
Special guest in the house today. Man, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them how.
Yo, what's good, man? I'm Aejaxx, Aejaxx. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me everywhere on social media, Aejaxx Music.
Yo.
From the H.
From the H.
You know
hey, Carlo. Who that is? Carlton. What's up, Mr. Fears? Justice. What's up, Justice?
Oh, yeah, my people on there.
Yeah, all your people up here, man. Give them a shout out, bro. Shout out your people, man.
Yeah, that's how my people. We in the group message, so I just told them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
We love that.
Shout out, man.
So
what's good with you, man?
Chilling, man. This is actually my first interview, you know what I'm saying?
So, what?
Yeah.
We breaking them out,
shout
man.
out, breaking them in on the
them.
Kreative Kingz podcast Friday After Next. Yeah, all right, man. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Man, well, I've been doing this for like 7 years, you know what I'm saying, off and on. Kind of was playing with it at first, you know what I'm saying, trying to perfect my craft. And then, like, when I graduated, you know what I'm saying, I tried to start taking it serious, you know what I'm saying. And then after that, I started to, like, really learn how to do everything by myself. So, like, I mix and master, you know what I'm saying. I make the beats, I could write. I do usually write everything so I can make hooks, chorus, punchline, whatever you need, you know what I'm saying? So I really just trained that. And now 2020 was shit for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So 2021, I'm just trying to capitalize on how social media based everything is. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to attack, I don't know if I need to scoot up and talk to the mic, but I really want to attack like the social media aspect of it, like getting all my music and my marketing and visuals and, you know, pictures, like content. Content is everything nowadays, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And then as quickly as songs can blow up on the apps like TikTok, Instagram, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no reason you can't capitalize right now.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at right now. I just been in the last 2, 3, 4 months, man. Just
some late. What's your latest single or something?
Right now, the latest single I dropped was a freestyle. That's on all platforms, but it was to Need It. Young Boy and the Migos Need It.
Mhm.
But yeah, I did a little freestyle to that. All my people love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see, man. See, you got a little following. They tuned in as soon as you pulled up.
trying to
Yeah,
tell you,
yeah,
they
yeah.
popped
Nah,
out.
And then see, look, they saying pressure.
Yeah.
My next single that I'm finna drop. But I'm finna really like put some money behind that.
Oh yeah.
Visual.
So, yeah, everything.
Everything.
Marketing, and I'm trying to, get on some shows and stuff like that. Get outside the city. I mean, I love Houston. Houston, it's a little hard to get out here, but I've been getting some love from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I've been messing with some DJs and stuff in Atlanta. So I'm trying to touch out in Atlanta.
You gotta go. You gotta
shout out to the
A.
y'all know where I'm at.
Yeah, he from Atlanta. We go through Atlanta. We out there.
So yeah, that's what I'm on right now, man. Just trying to take the vault, keep expanding, and then.
So what's your so what's your music? What's your style of music?
Yeah. I'm kind of in the lane on my own. You know what I'm saying? I can spit fast, but I really create songs. Like a lot of people, they could go in and they can give you a hot verse, or they can give you a hook. I can give you an intro, a hook, a verse, another. If I need a bridge to go to the next verse, I could do that with an outro. And I give you an album if you need it. Lock me in the studio, I give you an album, you know what I'm saying? So it's whatever. I'm really aiming for longevity. I make, I won't say like gangster music or whatever. I just make real what my life is. I want people to relate that go through the stuff that I go through, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
and see, like, my mama, she got triplets, you feel me? I got triplet little brothers, you dig? So,
what?
And I got a little sister. So I'm really in the game trying to make it happen for them.
All right,
you
you know how I feel.
I'm really trying to make it safe for them, bro. I'm trying to send them to college and ain't nobody got to worry about nothing.
Everything, make sure everything's straight.
Yeah, for sure.
For
sure.
That's what's happening. What's happening?
Yeah.
What really made you want to, well, of course, like you said, your brothers and your sister made you really want to pursue it more. But I'm saying, like, for as like, what was you listening to when you was coming up, or when you was, going to school? What was your artist, or what was your selection of music? Like
in high school, in middle school, I was a Chris Brown type of nigga. Like I love Chris Brown. Cause I used to be able to sing, you know what I'm saying? Before I hit puberty and all that, I used to be able to sing. Deep, I used to be able to blow, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to be able to sing.
When you find out how it was when you find out that you wasn't even a kid voice no more.
That ain't
it.
They said it ain't it.
That ain't it. You try. And this was before everybody knew they could use auto-tune, you know what I'm saying?
When everybody was actually singing.
Y'all want to know, I feel them on that. You want, cause my kid voice
you can't
a beast.
sing.
Yeah.
But look, I started in the church, right? So like when I had my kid voice, I was in the children's choir, and I had solos and everything with my kid voice. So then I got older and I moved up to the next choir. So I remember when I found out I couldn't sing worth a damn no more. Like we sing this song there, and then I hit the puberty, and then my voice.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm like singing in the back, and then the whole choir like looking back.
They're like,
who is that?
Who is that?
Get him down.
I ain't never went back. I don't even think I'm gonna have been back to church since.
Yeah.
And that was like 20 years ago. That bad, man. Like, hey, but yeah.
After that, like after,
Chris Brown series.
Yeah, I could dance too. Well, I used to be able to dance. Got a dad back now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
bro, you got to look like he got to look like he about to.
I got a dad back now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I can't move like that.
But
nah, man. I used to step and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I stepped all the way to high school, and that went well. But I just gave it all up for music. I used to hoop. Gave it all up for music.
Basketball.
And then when I got serious on the music, it was just like, you gotta give this everything like you would anything else. You know what I'm saying? So like if you want to be, like y'all was saying, a hairdresser, or like the women that's getting money right now. I know so many lash technicians they on a trip every week. Every week.
For some lashes.
Like,
so like, you know what I'm saying?
Tell them I know people that's out there, but cutting grass.
I'm talking about eating.
Know what I'm saying?
Don't matter what they doing. They
doing.
Eat.
Yeah.
So you just gotta put 100% into this. So I took it upon myself, like, do you want to eat or do you want to starve? At the end of the day, do you want to eat? Do you want to starve? How you want to eat? Because I ain't know that. A lot of people don't know how to eat. You go get your job, and I ain't knocking nobody with a job. You know what I'm saying?
I love 9 to 5. You got one, do it.
Go get it how you gotta go get it.
How you get it.
But me, I'm trying to be an artist. You feel me? I'm trying to be known 20, 30 years after I die, like Pop. You feel me?
So what is something that's gonna gravitate a fan base for you? That what is it about you that's gonna make people gravitate to you? That's not that they don't see nowhere else. That they just want to see. Okay, we gotta support him.
Authenticity.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people sound the same. A lot of people can't do everything. They need, you know, outlets. And that's why it's taking me so long to get where I'm trying to go, because I refuse to let somebody extort me just because I'm a good artist and they feel like they can do this or that for me. Trying to make stuff happen just because they think they can, you know,
Make it
blow
dollar
me
off
up.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just blow me up and make some money. And I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I mean, you got
100% own.
They don't. Yeah.
Everything I can do 100% own. You feel me? I got a studio at the house.
Feel it.
Every
feel
track
it.
is
How much and how much time would you say a week? Let them know how much time you say a week that you put into.
I told you 100% of your time. So what I came to the conclusion that I quit my job to be, you know,
Doing music.
yeah. So
I
like
that.
and like I was, you know, doing both, but I just could never find the time to give it the energy that I need to give it. I'll be in the studio 2, 3 in the morning. I'm rapping like this, and they ain't no song.
Bro, your people is like really like right.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
dog,
like that's
man.
what I'm talking about.
I just recently had a show. If y'all go follow me on Instagram, man, y'all can see a little snippet of a show that I just had, and they had it, you know, packed out. Like we had our own little section in there, and they did their thing.
I'm gonna have to bring you. I'm gonna have to bring you out to.
We're gonna bring them out.
We're gonna have to bring you out to the showcase.
Yeah, I'm popping out. I'm popping out with it. Like I said, like you said, how much time? If we being realistic, because everybody do sleep. I'm giving it 8, 9 hours a day. I'm waking up, I eat, smoke, then go get in the stew, and then it's been a really, really, really rocky couple months, man. Like life been trying to whoop me.
Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Tony. I see you, Tony.
Man, what?
Yeah. I see you, Tony.
Again, boy.
We're gonna bring him out. I'm gonna see. Tony, if he ain't worth it, I'm gonna come to you, Tony.
Yeah. Nah,
Tony, I'm gonna come to you.
I'm out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they pop
Tony.
out for me, man. They pop out. And I get a lot of good feedback. Like I ain't never got no negative feedback. So, you know, I might have somebody that's not feeling the song, because I do song reviews and stuff on the internet.
Yeah, if you ain't got nobody that's not feeling it, bro, like you ain't really doing what you got to do.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
You know, you want them, embrace that. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, I rock with it. Like, you know, when the manager set interviews up, shout out to Anna.
Shout out to my partner, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I like to go and get a little feel of who we about to have on there, you know, and I heard your stuff, you know, a couple of your stuff, and I was like, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like different. Like, you to catch my ear, man, it gotta be something that's different about, like, make me see something, because if I see and it's the same old thing that we hearing all the time, a bunch of auto-tune and a bunch of the same subject matter, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, now
Skip.
I don't really do features, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my J. Cole still. So like if somebody reach out to me, and I don't really charge for features either, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no big time bougie dude, you know what I'm saying? But it price going up, you know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned to that, because the price going up. But I don't really do features because I feel like I'm either too much or not enough for somebody else's style, because they are just
who they are.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was doing music, I love to do features, because I'm gonna kill you on your own thing.
And
like,
that's the thing though. If they reach out to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that, because I'm trying to kill the song.
Thing. Like,
I was gonna always get your
it was always a challenge. Yeah, like it was always a challenge. Like,
I feel what you're saying.
You know,
sometimes it fit with the artist that you're doing.
Yeah, because I ain't hating no. I ain't about hating,
but it's like
I just did a couple features for my partner, and he was like, "Man, hey, bro, I appreciate that, because that went crazy." You know what I'm saying?
If you do a feature, I would say like it's almost like if you an athlete.
Yeah.
You know, and you say you don't do features, like find somebody that you feel like maybe on your level or better.
Now let me give a shout out to my boy, man, AOT Foreign. You know what I'm saying? I just linked up with him. Man, dog, that nigga made me want, you know, turn up. Like he walked in the studio, he did his verse like
sharpens iron, baby.
Hey, look, that's and I was like, man, look, you made me want to turn up. You made me want to kick it up. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you gotta
And
do
that's
it.
how you know you're around people that's motivational to your craft. Because if they ain't making you want to kick it
they
up,
ain't making it
and
want
they
to.
ain't bringing something to the table,
Exactly.
it's pointless. It's
That's
like
what I'm
you
saying.
said, what's the point of a
Don't be
feature?
scared. Don't be
Like, I
scared
need
to
you
be
to come with
on.
some fire. I don't need nobody to
Yeah.
listen to the song and then cut it out because they don't like your verse.
Nah,
Your verse.
no.
Your
you want
verse.
some-
Yeah,
Hey,
what he said. Your verse.
How long Jay-Z and Nas been doing that thing, and Nas and that DJ Khaled track, Nas had to go back and redo his verse after he heard Jay-Z verse.
That's what
what you want.
that's really what I'm trying to make people do.
And it wasn't no hating. It was like,
Nah,
dude, I respect
zero.
you
I
that
respect
much
to go back
that
and
to
redo
go
my
back
verse.
and do this again, because I got to. I'm not about to let you kill
I just
me
can't
like that.
go out like that.
Yeah, and I'm about to let you kill me like
and
that.
you
Like,
giving the other artists recognition. You know what I'm saying? Without even having to tell, like, okay, you know.
And they can tell by the rapping. They gonna be like, oh yeah, they was going tit for tat in that bitch. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. What you got? I know you say you got some visuals. You thinking about doing a visual to the freestyle or what?
Well, what I'm gonna start doing myself, like I told you, I do everything by myself. Just save money, you know, cut the middleman out. But I'm gonna start doing like, you know, basic visuals just to get a face with the music, because nowadays, you know, like I said, you got TikTok. People blowing up on songs with TikToks off 15 seconds. 15 seconds of a song.
You ain't
like,
even listening to more than that 15
bro,
seconds.
you don't even know what the rest of the song sound like. So, you know,
the attention span for people straight up is
and that's another reason why I'm holding my music. I'm putting it all in the vault. So when I'm ready, I'm dropping week after week after week. They're gonna get so tired of seeing me that they're gonna have to probably block me, because I'm gonna be on everybody's timeline.
And then when he blow up, I want everybody to remember his first interview was on a Friday after next podcast
Right here, man,
with the
right
Creative
here.
King.
You did that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
we
love it,
put
man.
y'all on.
We
We
what?
put y'all on.
You know?
What?
You did that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
I
loving
can't.
that, though.
I look forward to it.
And I like that process that you putting together, bro. Like, that's a smart process, because like you said, you got to put an image to this music, man. You got to put a face behind it.
You already got to look
day.
like if I mean, like if I had to look at you though, like I would at least think you like on some August, Alcina, Chris Brown type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so you already got that look to where
The
like
image
you
is there.
just stand on stage,
Yeah.
people gonna look at
They gonna
like,
look. They gonna grab. He gonna be like, okay, who is
but
that?
then when you deliver your talent right
That's
behind
what's
it, they gonna be like,
And you asked me earlier, you know, what is it that I'm trying to bring to the game that's different? I'm an entertainer, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, Antoinette?
You put my song on, you know what I'm saying? You put me on stage, give me a mic, man. Somebody gonna like it.
Yeah, that's all you need.
That.
Straight like that.
I
That's all you
did that.
need.
You ain't looking for everybody.
And then you make sure, like,
somebody.
when you get them people that like your stuff, man, you make sure, like, especially starting out, you engage with them.
Yeah, that's why my people.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you engage with them. You get them people like that. Like, I can tell. That's what I'm saying. You every time you get a new, like, cuz make sure you follow this guy right here.
Yeah, Aejaxx music on everything.
Yeah, make sure everybody that's tuning in right now, I need y'all to make sure somebody laughing just but make sure you follow this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? We definitely bring him out to some of the showcases we have. You know what I'm saying? To let people see him. But where you from? I'm from
Houston. I was born in Houston, on the southwest side. You know what I'm saying? I grew up off of b.e.t. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be like, "Oh, you from b.e.t."
Yeah,
before it got like that. You know what I'm saying? But I moved to Louisiana when I was Shreveport.
I moved out here from Shreveport, man. I'm originally from Lake Charles.
Yeah, my family from Shreveport, but
my daughter's there right now.
I stayed there till I was like 5, 6, and then I came back to the Aejaxx on the southwest side.
Shout out to the pussy.
And my mama had all them goddamn kids. So
I say he triplets, man.
I moved and a sister.
And a
sister. And 5, you know what I'm saying? But I ended up moving my grandparents when I was like 12, 13, been with them ever since, you know what I'm saying? Then I finally just got on my own. I got a son, just had him 7 months ago. Appreciate it. He finna be 8 months on the 25th. I actually had him 3 days after my birthday. So that's a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never gonna see a good birthday or Christmas ever again, but,
hey,
but yeah, man.
It is the birthday.
You know it, right? And I look at it that way
because
she went through a crazy little, you know, birth. Like it was a little crazy. So I definitely look like a birthday present.
Yeah. I got my baby girl. My baby girl born on the 30th. So semi-30s, so I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know.
Try to keep it separate.
You
Try to be
know?
like, sometimes be like,
separate.
your
Ain't no
crib,
separate
I just
ever
run it together.
again. Mm-mm.
Then if you got
Yeah, you might well just say, hey, look,
Yeah.
that's your celebration right there.
Yeah,
bro. That's it. Like,
exactly.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
I'm
what's
trying
up,
to
man.
tell
That's
you.
what's up.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man.
Right now,
So-
I'm out in Cyprus. You know what I'm saying? I just like I said, I be living in the studio.
You got any shows coming up?
Do I?
We're gonna book them.
I bet. Yeah,
we gonna
I'm
put them
there.
out. I want everybody.
I just started putting my team together. That's what
You
I've
gotta
been
have a team.
doing, and a lot of people don't
That's
know
the
that.
hardest part right there, boy.
Man, look,
I'm
man,
telling you, that's
look,
why
man.
that's why
A team that's gonna really
But-
I've been there, done
that's why
that.
I'm out here in H.
I know what it's gonna take.
I had to kill.
Like I said,
And then sometimes it might it takes some restructuring every now and then until you find like what's right for you. But you know, definitely with how hard you're working on you doing your own thing and doing everything on your own, you definitely need a right team. You don't need like a label exec, like some famous person like that. You need just a right person that's gonna grind. They got the same work ethic as you.
Need them role players, man. I'm trying to tell
Somebody
you.
that just like you putting, like you say, you put 100% in.
They give you.
If you got a manager, that manager need to be 100% in. You got to
shout out Bree.
So shout out Bree. Need to be 100%.
Shout out Lucky too. You know what I'm saying? My
You know what I'm
sister
saying?
right here. You know what I'm saying?
This your sister right here?
Yeah. I was gonna say my partner, but she don't like when I say my partner. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's my
got
sister.
Lucky over here.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Lucky.
Lucky Louie.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they got to the team around. You got to be,
the grind got to
100%.
match.
The grind got to match. You got to match. You
Gotta
can't have
match.
nobody just, you know what I'm saying? Or they can't be going harder than you, and you can't be going harder than them. Y'all all got to be going hard together.
Lucky gonna get on me, and she gonna.
That's what you need.
Love that. Let her hear that.
If he falling off, Luck, you make sure you stick that foot up in there. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
she like, nigga, you ain't got no job. What you doing?
Yeah, that's what
go
you
get in
need.
the studio.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, let's get it. That's why I'm going so hard now, man. That's my right hand.
You can seem like you got people that's really like depending on
And
you.
it seems like you got a real good head on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? It seems like you on the right track. So yeah, you keep it up, man. I'm really interested in seeing what you got in the future. So we're gonna be dialed in. I'm gonna make sure we follow you, and definitely I got stuff going on all the time where I bring artists out.
Yeah, man. You reach out,
so,
I'm there.
I like to, especially being the first part, being the first interview. I like that, man. Especially if they got talent.
Yeah.
We definitely gonna support our people, man. We're gonna support everybody we bring up there. We're gonna try to support, just not artists, everybody, man.
And I show a lot of love, not to cut you out, but I show a lot of love. So anybody out there that want to work, you know what I'm saying? They hear me, they like my music, whatever, we could work. You feel me? I ain't against no connections, you feel me? Like we could do the damn thing.
I heard it here first. He said it. Let's do the damn thing.
Everybody we bring up here is cool. We don't bring, like, no offense to nobody, but I don't just take a payment and just to get an interview. Like, you gotta actually, like, I don't care if you do talk to Hannah, it still gotta clear through me. When I gotta go back and look and say, nah.
Hey, bro,
nah. I don't need an interview. Let's get an interview. Like, nah.
They ain't ready.
Anybody I bring up here, I'm literally gonna get behind.
We vouch
you know what I'm saying? We vouch.
Yeah, they hear they vouch for already.
You know what I'm saying?
Lit committee, man. Somebody said shout out to the lit committee.
That's really what I should have said. Shout out to the lit committee, man.
Shout your people out.
My dog, man.
Shout your people out, bro. Shout your people out, lit committee.
Man, look, lit committee. It's actually I believe it's 11 or 12 women that are in my travel group. You know what I'm saying? We go on trips and stuff, man. But they really are the foundation of. They really respect me. Half of them are gay. You know what I'm saying? So they really just respect me for being a real nigga.
Yourself,
and I'm more so like the security, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, they feel a little.
So now that you said that, now I have like a lot of women watching this.
Yeah, for sure.
So let the women know, like, is you single? Is you taking?
Nah, I'm single, man, but I ain't even looking for none of that right now.
I'm focused, man. My boy focused.
Yeah, I'm in the bro. Like if anything, and I'm gonna keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? If anything. If me and my baby mama work
somebody
out,
say, boy, look, y'all can't be snitching, bro. Let this man tell
Nah, they know. Hey man, I got a couple myself, man. Watch out, man. But now, if anything, man, I'm really just trying to focus on keeping a good healthy relationship with my baby mama so I could raise my son.
Shout
And I
out,
love
shout out
that,
to that,
man.
man.
I
Shout
ain't
out
Shout out
to
to all the dads
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
trying to be
Shout out-
fathers.
yeah.
You
I ain't
feel
worried
me?
about
Straight
these
up.
hoes right now, you know what I'm saying? We on this money and taking care of
Straight
our
up.
family.
You heard that, huh, baby mama?
Huh.
You heard that.
Yeah,
He
she
said
held
it
it
on.
down.
He
She
said
held
it
it down on
nationwide.
him.
He didn't told like we broadcasting all over the world. So he
She
didn't
know.
told the whole world. I don't need you giving them. You better understand what this man just
Yeah,
said.
that should go.
So everybody, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, he just told the whole world what it is. You know what I'm saying? So when he get back tonight, that man need to play the food.
A
You
massage.
know?
Oh man.
Nah, but all good, bro. So check it out, man. We gotta get up out of here. Before we go and before I let him give his social media, I gotta announce this Sunday. The stuff we got going on this Sunday, we got Soul for Real Sundays. We got performances coming at the Hush Lounge this Sunday. Wednesday, Adult Party Wednesday. Be tuned in to the Instagram to check that out. See what I got coming up this Wednesday. We got the pool party coming up in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
it's active.
Pool party coming week.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Now,
we
you
don't
know
play.
we're gonna get you up in there.
We don't
I'm
play.
there.
We don't
I'm
play.
there,
This is
man.
real deal. You on
I'm
some
there,
real stuff
man.
right
Yeah,
now,
for
bro.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, so we got all that coming out. So
Yeah.
before we go, bro, give the people one more time how they can follow you, where they can hear your music at, you know,
How they can contact
how
you.
they can
whatever.
contact
Okay,
you,
so
everything.
the best way, I think I have my link tree in all my social media, but the best way is to go to Instagram. Instagram. Follow me, Aejaxx music, and then in the bio I got my link tree, and that's gonna give you every link possible to find music, other social media, my YouTube, pretty much anything that you need. I'm finalizing my website, so everything is gonna be on the website. But once I get the website situated, you know what I'm saying. Until then, y'all can go to the link tree on my Instagram.
Right.
Y'all
Okay.
heard it
Okay.
right there, man.
And then last thing, man, what's one song that they gotta check out that you know that if they hear that song, they gonna automatically be a fan.
Well, the Needed freestyle go crazy. You know what I'm
It
saying? I
does.
feel like I should have.
Everybody
I
got
should
that
have
one
been.
song. Like,
I should have been. Well, the one song. See, that's the thing. My one song. Everything I made prior to 2021 is, I put it out. Everything from like December of 2020. It's all in the vault. So what I'm saying, like, you gonna find you a song. Just wait. I'm gonna crush the
I
summer.
need them to be able to, when they looking at stuff, the
Right now, you can
attention
go
span,
look at
tell
Needed
them
right
what-
now.
yeah.
And I
Needed
got
is
some
where it's
videos, on YouTube that you can go check out.
There we go.
But all the stuff that I'm finna give y'all, they want pressure. They begging for pressure.
Man, everybody said pressure.
Yeah.
So all your people
pressure
that
my
said
next
pressure.
track. Yeah, I'm finna get a cinematic video shot for pressure.
So
I'ma
make
do
sure
it
you
right.
let me know.
Yeah, for
when
sure.
you get for pressure. Hit my inbox on IG and I'll put it out there.
Yeah, for
To
sure.
make
for
sure everybody check out that pressure. Once again, bro, I want to thank you for coming out, man. Appreciate what you're
Always,
doing.
man.
Yeah,
Keep
for
your
sure.
grind going, man. I love seeing somebody so passionate about what they do. You know, it seems like you got a real good support team
The
behind
lit
you.
committee.
You know, you got
the
this.
Lit committee.
You
Shout
got
out
the
to the
sis
Lit
over here
committee,
that's
you know
gonna
what
make
I'm saying?
sure.
Shout out Lucky
Sis
Lou
gonna
over
make
there.
sure. Like, sis, don't look. If he lacking, I'm coming after you, sis. If he lacking, I'm coming after you. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you again, man. Thanks everybody for tuning in to the extended version. The extended version of the
technical difficulties
of the Friday After Next podcast, man. We're gonna run these views up and we're gonna get behind this guy right here, make sure that his voice is heard. And that's it, man.
Yeah.
So thank you again for the Friday After Next podcast. We out of here, man. It's your boy, Kreative Kingz Marco, with my co-host.
Molly 2 times said 2 times.
And one last time with our special guest.
Aejaxx in the motherfucking building, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bang, that way.
All right, we out of here, baby.